Hi guys, and welcome to your what we call the sexy back workout for the cardio gym. Our workout today is going to focus on challenging the muscles in the upper and midsection of your back, as well as the back of the arms and the triceps. So we're going to target some trouble areas. Today as well in the cardio gym, what I'm going to get you to do is face only in towards your weight stack and get ready at the end of the workout where we're going to come off the bike and do a couple of floor exercises as well. First things first is we want to get ourselves set up on our bikes. So grab a seat, place your feet into the pedals for me and just secure them. Now we want to make sure we're set up in the correct way. So try cycling just a little bit and making sure that when you push down at the bottom and your heel is facing down, that there's still a slight bend in your knee as you go. This is going to help protect the knees and give us a safe and effective workout. All right, your sit bones are sat back into the chair and you're going to be lifted through the chest so your back is supported. And we're ready to go. Okay guys, so grab your handles. Let's take 2 minutes just to get ourselves warmed up. So let's start first of all with our row. So let's get the feet moving and let's draw the elbows back in towards us. Your palms facing inwards, hands coming in towards your waist. So sitting up nice and tall, getting the legs going, pushing down through the heels, and we begin. Good, so squeeze between the shoulder blades, and let's just get movement, and let's get the body a little bit warmer. All right, from here into our high and low. So one hand comes back, one hand comes down, chest stays lifted, wrists stay nice and strong as we pull back and we draw into the center. Good, so just moving through the body, getting ourselves ready for the work and getting into this one. Good, so open out wide and draw it in. All right, turn the palms up the way and then let's just work into the front of the arm. So we need the biceps as well to help us when we come to do a lot of our rows and some of the work for our upper back. So let's get them warmer, let's get them moving, let's keep the legs going and let's get into this workout. Good, so squeeze and lengthen, elbows stay lifted and we stay nice and tall. All right, from here we're going to take the arms longer, turn the palms in the way, and we're going to push back into our tricep kickback. Good, so pull back and draw it in. So your elbows beside or just behind your body, squeeze back and then lengthen. Good. All right, 10 more seconds, and we're getting a little warmer, and we're ready for round one. Good. Okay, so our first minute, we're gonna work into that row. So a little bit longer now, and if you want, you can challenge yourself by adding a little bit more weight. Now the row, the elbows pull back, squeeze between your shoulder blades, palms are facing inwards on this row. Be warned, I got a little surprise for you later, but for now, squeeze it in nice and tight and work between your upper back. Feet are still moving, heels are still pressing down as we start to work our upper back in our workout. So today we're working minute intervals so we can really load up the muscles and start to challenge ourselves. Good, so squeeze in. Now remember for the challenge, because we're working the back, you may even want to go a little bit heavier in some of the weight that you selected. Good, squeeze in and lengthen. All right, so we're going to move this on to hit the back of the shoulder and we're going to take this into our reverse fly. So take the hands out, open out nice and wide and then draw into the center. Now your palms are facing in, your arms are as long and as straight as you can. What's going to happen here is you're going to feel the pinch in the back of your shoulder. If you bend your elbow, your biceps coming in and doing some of that work for you. So keep the arms long, squeeze, and then control as you lengthen. Really start to feel the work behind the shoulder and in behind the shoulder blades as we target the back of the body. Good, so sitting nice and tall and controlling as we go. So squeeze back, squeeze, and then lengthen. Good. All right, nice and strong. We've got 10 seconds left here, and we're going to move on. So really feel the pinch and come back in. Good. Now we said we're going to work the back of the body, and what comes in from the back of the body as well is our triceps. So we're going to kick back, lengthen back, and squeeze in. Lengthen and squeeze. Now for this move, I want you to stay really tall. Push yourself back into your seat a little. Kick the arms straight back, squeeze, and then draw in. Push, and then draw in. So you should feel that pinch just above your elbow as you lengthen the arm. Keep your wrist nice and strong. Squeeze, and then draw back in. So we challenge the muscles in the back of the body, and the triceps are part of it. Good. So squeeze, feel the pinch, control. Now when you come back, just let your elbows come back to about 90 degrees. You don't have to go any further than that. So kick back, squeeze in, kick back. All right, so we've given the shoulders a little break now. Let's challenge them again. Palms face down, high and low. Pull one arm straight back, one arm straight overhead. Now you're going to feel the work in the back of the shoulder as you control. So we work the back of the shoulder, we're working the triceps, we're working the upper back, and let's focus in. So squeeze and open and moving in. Your feet are still going, your body's still nice and tall. So to keep still in our saddle, we need to lock the belly in. So think about squeezing your belly button in towards your spine, keeping your hips nice and steady as we go. Keeping the pace with the legs, so we're getting our cardio workout as well as challenging and shaping our body. All right, couple more seconds here and we're going to move on. So up nice and tall, open wide and draw it in. Wide and draw in. Good. All right, from here we're going to a high and wide row. So lift elbows open wide and draw back into center. So this is a different kind of row than the one we first did where we were in tight and narrow. And I want you to feel the difference. Lift up and open, pinch, and keep your hands at about shoulder height. Squeeze and come in. Now every time get a nice strong pinch between your shoulder blades, keeping your elbows lifted and getting that work for the uppermost section of your back. Good. So when we take the elbows lower, we're challenging a different set of muscles. Now we want to challenge behind the shoulders and the upper back by keeping the elbows nice and high. So squeeze and release. Good. All right, the good news is we get to do that whole thing all over again. Turn your palms in. Let's bring it back into that narrow row. So here I want you to feel the difference. We shift the work to the lower section of the middle back. Good. Elbows squeeze in, palms face in. Try and take your hands in towards you. Good. Your feet are still going, so your heart rate should be up. Your body's getting warmer as we challenge the back. Good. So we squeeze and we lengthen out. Beautiful. So stay tall and keep moving. Pinch between the shoulder blades. All right, couple seconds left here. Okay, we work in behind those shoulders now. Palms face in, open wide, and come out. Now this is the tough one. You really feel those little muscles in behind your shoulders start to burn, but I want you to stay strong. Big, strong push out. Control the way back in. Pinch between your shoulder blades. Think about sculpting and shaping that sexy upper body, getting a nice shape, nice definition to your back, and targeting those trouble areas. So open out nice and wide, and then draw in with control. Arms try and stay as long and as straight as they can. Wrists are staying firm. So we target, right in behind the shoulder blades. Here we go, about 10 more seconds here, and we're gonna get you to move on. All right, the pressure's gonna come away from the back of the shoulder, and we're gonna turn it up in the back of the arms. Give me one more. All right, palms in, elbows drop in, squeeze back, and then lift out. Your tricep kick back. So your palms up, push back, lengthen, good. So when you lengthen, I want you to feel a little squeeze at the bottom. Think about squeezing. So I say you can slow the pace down a little, take your time, but focus in on the back of the arm to make sure you're getting that work right above your elbow and all the way along the back of the arm and the tricep. It's a little controlled move. So squeeze back, keep the heels down, keep that work. Good. All right, the pressure's coming away from the shoulders. We focus in the back of the arms. Keep the chest lifted. Oh, just under 10 seconds to go here, guys. Squeeze and draw in. Squeeze. All right, let's bring that pressure back to the shoulders. Open high and switch it in. So we work now the back of the shoulder again and the upper back, lifting one high and one low. Again, wrists are staying really strong as we work through this. Legs are moving and we've got the upper body firing. Good, so keep your eyes on the horizon. Keep your chin slightly drawn in. As we do this one, lock in with the belly. So belly button in towards the spine to keep you still and steady. And don't forget, your feet are still moving and we're still getting that great cardio workout as well. So open wide and draw into center. Open and draw it in. Just about 10 to go. Hold strong. All right, our last minute from the bike is coming up to challenge that upper back. Take those palms in. It's your high and wide row. Feel that difference again. So it's not narrow and low. We want to go high, we want to go wide, and we want to feel it all the way across the upper back. Really focus now. Pinch your shoulder blades together and then lengthen out. Even if you're starting to feel tired, that's starting to burn, focus in. You've got about 30 seconds of work left here. So high and wide, squeeze, and then lengthen. Good. Let the elbows lift. So lift up, try and keep the hands to shoulder height. Good. Open and squeeze. Feet still going, we're nearly there. Open and release down. Good, just under 10, guys. Let's do it. Pinch back. All right, give me one more. Big squeeze and release. You can slow the legs and then gently release in your handles. And we're gonna bring ourselves off the cardio gym to finish this workout. Okay guys, so we come off the cardio gym now and we're gonna face in towards our handles. So the feet are just over hip distance, knees are soft, and we have each handle in each hand. We're gonna go for a Y-shaped press to work the upper and the lower sections of the back. So let's take this on for a minute. You ready? Soften up the knees, draw the belly in, and we're gonna open out nice and wide. Bring the hands in. Now push back. Good. So we come up wide and open for the upper back, and then down, pinch between the shoulder blades. Now when you're here, I want you to keep your body as still as you can. Soften up your knees and squeeze your belly in. All of that work is coming from your upper back and in behind your shoulder blades. So lift up tall and then push back. Good. Up high and wide and then push back again. Good. So draw the belly strong. Keep your chest lifted and really feel that work for the back of the body. You've got about 10 seconds left. Hold on. So lift up and open and come back. One more time. Come up and open and draw it in. Well done. All right, come on down. We're going to take on the last strength training round from the floor. So for your next minute, I'm going to get you to lie all the way on the ground for me. Come on down, taking your hands, fingertips on top of fingertips, feet just on hip distance, and I want you to glue your toes to the floor. Now for the next part, I'm going to get you to glue your forehead down to your fingers, and we're going to lift everything up as one, keeping the nose towards the mat so we keep the neck nice and long. From here, it's just a little lower and a raise. So we've got a minute in the back extensions and then a quick change. All right, so draw your chin in, glue the fingers to the fingers, forehead down, and let's hit that minute. So let's go for it, guys. We lift and we lower. So coming up and coming down. Now your chin is tucked in. You should be staring at your mat. Your toes stay on the floor, and it's just a little movement. You're really going to feel this now in the lower sections of your back, and you can squeeze your butt a little bit just to help you come up and come down. Now remember, if that's too much for you, you can place your hands on the floor, take a little bit of pressure out, and use your hands to give you that support. Otherwise, add the work by keeping those fingers together and lifting the upper body as well. All right, we are nearly there. Hold on, guys. All right, final 10 seconds. All right, take the hands in underneath and gently bring yourself back to your knees. We're going to work into the back of the arm for the next minute. So bring your chest forwards, drop your body down in between your hands, elbows tuck into your rib cage for a tricep push-up. Now your hands are straight under your shoulders, fingers facing forwards. But if this move is feeling too tough, take your knees a little closer and drop your elbows back behind you, lowering your chest down as your elbows come down as well. This is going to help you build the strength, and when you get stronger, you can start to bring the chest down, and then when you get stronger still, the knees come further back, the body comes through, and then when we're feeling really strong, we lower all the way down and up, and we get the full range. Keep the elbows squeezed in, feel the work for the back of the arm, keep the belly nice and tight, and keep going. You're nearly through this minute. Hold strong. All right, come straight back down. Hands in again. 2 more minutes of work, guys. Glue the fingers down and let's go. All right, so we squeeze the lower back. Toes on the floor. Remember, if you need it, bring the hands in, but keep the chin tucked in. Your eye gaze should be looking down towards your mat. So your neck is long and you're working the lower and middle section of your back. You take the challenge in the work by choosing whether you want to lift your upper body or you want to place your hands. But keep the toes down, keep squeezing the butt, and keep that movement. All right, last one. Hands in. Final one for us now, guys. Let's go for that tricep push-up. So toes down, elbows squeeze back, chest nice and strong, belly drawn in. Remember, any way you work the tricep push-up is absolutely fine. I never listen to my clients when they tell me they can't do them. There's always an option. There's always a way we can work till we get stronger and our body comes with us. So choose your level and keep working nice and strong. This is your final round of strength training, targeting the back of your arms. So belly locked in. All right, just on 10 seconds to go, guys. Finish this one off nice and strong. Give it everything you've got now. This is your final round. All right, one more. Beautiful. From here, sit back in towards your heels. Walk your fingers away and let's stretch. All right guys, so let's stretch out now. Taking your toes together and your knees just a little bit wider, giving your body some space to come forwards. I'm just going to get you to walk your fingertips away as far as they can go, so you get that nice stretch in your back. Now when you get to your maximum point, you can let your head just relax down and breathe into this one. If you feel really comfortable, you can walk your fingers a little further away and feel that stretch coming underneath the shoulders and all the way down through the back. Okay, let's bring ourselves forwards onto our hands and knees. So the knees come underneath our hips, our hands underneath our shoulders. Let's lift the head, arch through the back, and look straight forwards. Think about dropping your rib cage down and bringing your chest forwards so you open the front of the body. Now from here, tuck everything in. Tuck your tailbone under, drop your chin in towards your chest. Push your hands down into the floor, and so you separate the shoulder blades and you round for the upper back, getting a nice big stretch. Okay, one more time. So lifting up, opening through the back, tuck the hips up, lift the head, rib cage down, chest forwards, and then tuck under, round, tilt the hips in, draw the belly in, push the hands down, round up, and from here just walk your hands back gently onto your knees, up your thighs, and come up a little bit taller. We're going to stretch out for the hips, so I'm going to get you to take one leg, press forwards, bringing your hips forwards and down. Now we worked a lot through the back of the arms, so we're going to stretch the tricep. Let's take one hand, placing it down behind us, trying to aim between the shoulders, chin away from the chest, and the top hand can come on just to apply a little bit of pressure. So now we've got a lovely big open line all the way through the body and a great stretch for the triceps. All right, releasing the legs, releasing the arms, and then let's swap over. So step forwards, heel down, let the hips come forwards and down till you feel a nice big stretch, and then on the other side, hand comes down between the shoulder blades, chin stays away from the chest, and a little bit of pressure on top just to help release the back of the arm. All right, releasing back, gently release from here. Release the arms. Tilt these toes up the way for me, and we're just going to stretch the back of the leg. So all I'm going to get you to do is to drive your hips back and bring your chest forwards until you can feel a nice big stretch down the back of your leg and your hamstring. Now your hands can come to your waist. You can use your cardio gym to help you balance, or if you're feeling flexible, you can drop your fingertips down towards the floor. So wherever's going to be good for you to go to, as long as you feel that down the back of the leg. Okay, gently bringing yourself up, and then let's swap over. So the other side's going to come out. Just flip the toes up. We sit the hips back and down, and we bring our chest forwards. Shoulders and hips are square. Hands can come to the hips for balance, or if you're really flexible and you want to go here, you can drop your fingertips down, push the hips back a little further, and feel that lovely big stretch down the back of your thigh. All right, gently releasing out. Take it in. And that's you. Well done, guys. That was your sexy back workout, focusing on your upper middle section of your back, the back of your shoulders, and the back of your arms. Well done.